Hello, fellow modelers. Just an update on the small scale group build. So here is that Corvette, and it's turning out really cool. I'm really happy with this little guy. I was able to find some wheels actually from a Porsche kit that I had, and they actually fit. And then I just used regular Krager wheels that I had that were already painted black, so I think I'm gonna paint those a different color. I'm not quite crazy about it. Now I did have some problems on this side where the paint started really kind of just almost like wrinkling, so I'm not, unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna leave it. You know, this was sitting in the bottom of a box until this build came along, and it was going nowhere, and now it looks 1,000 times better, so it's good enough to display. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So the motor I still want to detail, and that'll just kind of drop right in here, and I still have to do the interior, but that is that one. And then that little Austin Healey is coming along really well also. I'm really happy how this one turned out too. Let me get some light on here. So I went with two-tone. I will be putting a little stripe along here just to kind of differentiate the two a little bit. And then I did have a little problem right there that I'm going to have to fix. This little guy is actually from an airplane. He was holding the stick like this, and I cut the stick off, and then I'm going to melt his hand a little bit, try to get it onto the steering wheel a little better. Yeah, not much to report on this one. I still have the underbody to do, but I'm really happy with this color and how it's turning out. And again, this was just another one that was just sitting in the bottom of the box that if it wasn't for this build, I probably would have never even thought about it again. So I really appreciate you guys putting this on. It's pretty cool. Thank you for everybody that's subbing and likes and leave comments. This is just such a great community. Oh, I almost forgot. Here is the GT40 update. Not too bad. It's not quite what I wanted. For some reason, the decals started kind of chipping off along here when I put them on, which was surprising because they were almost new decals. And I think I'd gotten extra ones in a NASCAR kit I had bought quite a while ago on eBay. And I think that's why he included the extra ones, is because they just don't hold up too well. So, so what I decided, I'll just go with the kind of like, you know, it just raced look. It was like in the 500 hours of Le Mans or something, you know, something to kind of beat it up a little bit. So not a lot to show on this one. It was mainly just getting it all painted. This has been one of those kits that has just fought me the whole way. I had to strip the paint because I had just painted it, and of course it ended up falling right into the dirt. So ended up having to strip it, repaint it. The doors, I had to redo the lines because and that was my fault. I put too much filler in there because they were so warped. It just wasn't coming out very good. So I tried to, you know, get them to really be stuck in there pretty good. And unfortunately, I put a little too much filler in, body filler, when I was doing it, and probably glue also. So it kind of just made that a little difficult to see the lines now. So yeah, so that's what it is. I still like it. You know, it's still way better than it was. And it's another one I saved, so I'm pretty proud of that. Now I just got to get all the pieces back together and put them back together and get this thing on a shelf and call her done. I have the windshield. I cut out a back glass for this window, so I have that. Just use plastic, you know, from a recycled plastic. And then I do want to, though, add, when I put the exhaust in, the exhaust sticks out the back right here, and I really want to change that to kind of like the little copper tubes or the little metal tubes, and that way I can kind of burnish it and make it look like it's been, you know, gotten hot a few times and cooled down. So yeah, stay tuned. I will have more on that one. And thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. And I will talk to you later. This is Jerry signing off. Guys,